Hey guys, ECRG here, back with another episode. The title of today's episode is the CRA must-have gadgets. What kind of gadgets are you going to bring with you while you're on the road as a CRA? What kind of stuff is most important to us on the road as a CRA? Before we go ahead and hop into that, I want to let you guys know about the resume review program. For those CRAs, study coordinators, in-house CRAs, or pretty much anyone looking to get into clinical research or already in clinical research, looking to level up their resume, you can email me eliteclinicalgroup@gmail.com. What we're going to do is we're going to go through your resume line by line and talk about the things that recruiters are going to be looking for, especially if you're looking for a CRA position, things that they're going to be looking for to get into the clinical research field and really level yourself up in the clinical research field. So if you have any questions about that, you can email me eliteclinicalgroup@gmail.com. We also have interview prep, LinkedIn profile review, things of that nature. All things to help you guys make a little bit more money in clinical research this year. So let's go ahead and get back into this. What is the number one thing that CRA is going to must have? A must-have gadget that a CRA must have. Did I say that right? CRA gadget that a CRA... Anyway, the number one is a cell phone. So obviously, most CRAs have their cell phones comped. They have their bill paid every single month by the company, whether it's CRO or sponsor. You can either do that most of the time, or they will give you a separate phone. So some people carry two phones because they don't want their sites like messaging them on the weekends and stuff like that. I actually just have my normal cell phone comped because I'm pretty cheap like that. But I think it's a better option because you can kind of train your sites not to be messaging you and calling you after hours. A couple things you can do is make sure they're well versed in the protocol. So make sure you train them appropriately to do quality control and QC their own issues. Make sure give them the tools they need so they're not having to ask you questions all the time. Teach them how to look in the protocol. Give them an electronic copy and a paper copy of the protocol. A lot of people like paper, but I like electronic because you can search for keywords in that and find where you need to be faster. So I keep electronic copies on me all the time. But the cell phone is one of the most important things that a CRA can have because that's how your sites are going to be able to contact you. That's how you're going to be able to contact your sites. So cell phone is probably the must-have gadget. Things that I do is download music, for working out, but also in the plane rides, download audiobooks for, listening to them, and also Netflix. That's when I catch up on a lot of my Netflix shows is in the plane. So I download a lot of Netflix shows too. So I do all those things. That's a must-have gadget for me. Second must-have gadget is going to be noise-canceling headphones. Now, a lot of people think you're ridiculous for spending $400 on some noise-canceling over-the-ear headphones, but it is probably the best purchase I have made. Most people have had cell phones before they were CRAs. Pretty much everyone, most people are watching even this episode, if you're watching on YouTube, on their cell phone. So most people have cell phones before. But a lot of people are going to be afraid to buy noise-canceling headphones for $400 or $350 plus. But this is the best purchase you can possibly make because you are on that plane a ton of time. And you're not going to know the difference until you actually put them on in an airplane setting, but it makes everything quiet. That noisy baby, you no longer hear that as much. That sleep you're going to be able to get now on an airplane is going to be amazing compared to what you were before because everything is quiet. It is silent. It just completely blurs out the engine noise of the airplane. So you can just sit there, relax, and enjoy the plane ride. It makes, I used to have to turn my headphones all the way up just to hear them on the airplane. But now I can set it at any volume I want. I can put soft music on, let's say I'm reading a book, or, I can turn it up a little bit to be a little bit more in the experience. Or if I'm trying to turn up, want to listen to some Young Jeezy or some Bad Bunny or something, you can do that too on the noise canceling headphones. And the current ones that I have, I prefer over the ear because I want the best possible sound quality, audio quality out of them. So the current ones that I have are the Sony M3s. And those are the most recent cutting edge ones. Bose has a pair, the QC M2s, the QC2s, I think they're called. But those are a past generation. They're still selling them at $350 plus. But I'm more of a Sony person because I like the bass is better. I think in Sony's music is a little bit better, and I think the noise canceling is a generation ahead of the Bose. So I bought those. Let's see, I've had those for say probably a year, a little over a year now, and I love them. Loved them. I wish I had bought them sooner. So that's something that CRA should definitely invest the money in. 100% is noise canceling over the ear headphones. You'll thank me later. Another thing that people that CRA should have are earbuds, and the Apple AirPods. I'm talking the wireless ones. And now they're probably like ECRG. You just told me to spend $400 on some headphones. Now you want me to buy some expensive earbuds too? And the answer is, yeah, I do. It doesn't have to be all at once. But I prefer the earbuds because it's easy to talk to sites on. Just take them out. And I don't have the Apple earbuds. I'll probably upgrade to those at a later date, probably when another generation or two comes out and I can buy the first or second generation at a reduced price. But I have the Anker Soundcore Life P2s, and these are great for what I need them to do, which is basically, if I want to, be in the airport and listen to something in one ear without having to take out my corded ones or I have to take out my noise canceling ones, I can just, pop them out real quick or pop one in if I'm gonna listen to a video or something. It's those situations where I want them. It's also the situations where, I'm in a quiet room, I'm in my office, and I'm talking to a site or I'm on a meeting. I plop those in, and they go really nicely. Also, I take them with me on the road, of course. I listen to them when I'm in the gym working out. So those are great there too. And, that's pretty much it. But it's those situations where I don't want to bring out the corded earbuds because of where they're located in my everyday carry messenger bag. Or I don't want to bring out, and I actually don't carry the corded earbuds anymore. These have taken the place. And, I can talk on these because even though the Sony M3s are great headphones, they're not great to talk on. They have a mic, but not a great mic. So these are a lot better to talk on, especially in quiet environments. So that's why I rock with those. So earbuds, those are great too. But those are probably further down. I'd probably put those at fourth. The third most important thing you could have is a nice bag, a nice messenger bag, or whatever kind of bag you like to carry, a backpack. I carry a messenger bag. I used to carry a backpack, but I didn't like how it made me look. It made me look less professional. So it made me kind of look like a school kid. So I didn't like that. I felt like walking through hospitals and stuff, you want to be as most professional as possible. So I felt like the messenger bag kind of aided in that. I know it sounds crazy because the backpack has way more carrying space, but I just felt like it's better for me. And I kind of have a young face too. So I felt like the backpack was better for me. The messenger bag was better for me to just kind of be more professional as a CRA. People take you a little bit more seriously. So I'm a big fan of the messenger bag, but backpacks are cool too if you want to rock the backpack. But you need a nice bag because it's going to carry, any kind of books you need, protocols. It's going to carry your headphones, any type of other materials you're going to need, packing slips, charging chargers. Let me see. Also your laptop and computer and things of that nature. So you need a nice, good bag. I bought the one off Amazon. It was like the best seller off Amazon. It's a brown bag. So that's what I bought. I believe it was like $80 maybe. It's between $60 and $80. I think it was. Great purchase, very heavy duty. You can tell it's going to last a long time. So it's an Amazon bestseller. I love it. Let me see what else. Oh yeah, another gadget CRA is going to need, and this is a very, very important one too, is you're going to want a sturdy suitcase. So you're going to want one that, is carry on. You're going to be gone mostly 2 to 3 days, at a time. If you're going to be gone for longer than that, like multiple visits back to back for the whole week, let's say, then you're going to want the next size up, and you're going to have a checked suitcase. But my daily driver, because I'm mostly gone, one trip at a time, is going to be, a suitcase that can fit in the overhead cabins in an airplane. So I rock with that. You're going to want, likely, I go to Marshall's to get mine, Marshall's, TJ Maxx, those type of places. You get them about $50. And I like hard case suitcase because a lot of times your suitcase is left out in the rain. Because you're just flying so much, you're guaranteed it's going to be rainy. So none of your stuff is going to get wet when it's being transported to baggage claim. So that's one thing to think about. Another thing is you're going to be carrying your suitcase around with you on days that you're flying a lot of times. So you don't want it to be able to, withstand some wear and tear on it. The third thing is, they're going to be beating up your suitcase behind closed doors, throwing it from here, throwing it from there. So you want something that's going to be able to withstand all that beating and, it's going to be able to take some punishment. So I feel like the hard cases can do that a little bit better. And with as much as we travel, you can pretty much expect that you're going to replace it at some point. You can pretty much expect that. So you want to make sure that you have, everything you need, and it's going to be able to withstand that as long as possible. So a lot of people, I feel like most CRAs don't have the soft kind of suitcase. A lot of people have hard because that's kind of in style now anyway. I would not get like a super expensive one just because it's going to be beat up a lot. We travel way more than the average person. So it's going to get beat up a lot. So I like the Marshalls ones, it'll last a good 2 years, 2-3 years maybe. Maybe you can get even more out of that and, get another one. So those are my top 5 must-have gadgets for a CRA. I'll probably do another list at some point, but those are my top 5. So we got cell phone, noise-canceling headphones, earbuds, nice bag, nice messenger bag, or, just a carrying bag in any way, and then a suitcase. You need a good quality suitcase. So hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, email me eliteclinicalgroup@gmail.com, and take care, guys.